Hey everyone, my name is Indigo, my pronouns are they, them, and this is Heavy Metal Makeup. So today we're going to be doing a skincare video. I'm going to be teaching you guys about my skincare routine and some stuff that I've learned about skincare since I started tea. So I started testosterone about 7 or 8 months ago. I take a low dose injection once a week. I do it myself. If you have any questions about that or about what made me decide to start transitioning or anything like that, feel free to message me or leave a comment. I'm an open book. I identify as non-binary, which means that I'm in the middle between female and male, or what people consider female and male. I think that gender is a social construct. I don't think that gender is a very useful idea anymore, and I don't think either gender really applies to me. I've had to do all my own research because where I was living in the South did not have a lot of resources. So I would like to make it less hard for other people, basically. When I started tea, I started to get these deep breakouts all along here. I would get pimples all along my chin, my nose. I also got a ton of little whiteheads on my forehead. And it kind of, the first month or two I didn't have too much, then out of nowhere it got really, really bad. That was kind of the point where I was like, okay, I have to actually have a skincare routine now, because before I was basically just washing my face twice a day. So I did a bunch of research, and here are some things I've learned. The first thing is, I know I have oily skin. It can be oily combination sometimes, but I also have sensitive skin. It creates a difficult combination because a lot of deep cleansing stuff also creates a lot of problems. In this video, I'm going to show you what I use. Some of the products are considered luxury. You don't have to do that. I will suggest alternatives for you and explain why I use the products that I do. You don't have to do the full Korean 10-step skincare routine. You basically just want to make sure you have good cleanser, good toner, and you return the hydration to your skin. In general, with your skincare routine, you want to introduce like one product every couple of weeks. Use it consistently to see what it does to your skin. Don't add a bunch of new stuff at once. That can make your skin freak out. If you suspect that something is giving you problems, stop it for a couple weeks as well. See if it goes away before you add something new. I just filmed my video on the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration, so that's what's on my face right now, on my eyes. I also have like light foundation. I have some setting powder, some setting spray. Nothing crazy, but I do have like basically a full face of makeup. I did a horrible job of drawing my eyebrows on today. Don't clock me. Before we even get to actual skincare, one thing that I learned is that you should also pay attention to if you're putting a lot of oil in your hair. That can cause you to break out. If you don't wash your sheets and pillowcases frequently, that can cause you to break out. If you wipe your phone down with antibacterial wipes every once in a while, that can help. Just a couple tips for oily skin specifically. You want to look for non-comedogenic products. That means they won't clog your pores, they don't have a lot of oils, they won't make you break out. You also want to look for hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is made from the Egyptian senna plant, and each molecule can hold many times its weight in water. What this means is it's a non-oily way to get moisture into your skin. Hyaluronic is a good ingredient to look out for, and you can't really have too much of it, it seems like, from what I've found. Every single day I use this CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser with hyaluronic in it. Afterward, I use the Tatcha, the rice polish in Deep, which is for oily skin. This is a luxury product. I will link alternatives down below for you. I use it because it has a compound in it that they put in a lot of their stuff that has helped my skin. I will talk more about that in a minute. Also, all their stuff smells like, it smells like cucumber almost. A lot of their products have Japanese luffa fruit, which is what they make loofahs out of, but it's like a cucumber type plant. I wonder if that's what the smell is from. The world may never know. Tonight, since I have makeup on, I will be adding one step first. When you wear makeup or anything, grease paint, corpse paint, anything that's got a lot of oils in it, you want to use an oil cleanser to remove it. If you're trying to get oily things off your skin, you want to use oil because oil sticks to oil and you can rinse it off. I use the Tatcha One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. I also like the Boscia Cleansing Oil. You can also use just this after makeup wipes, and it has almost the same effect. The makeup wipes can be very harsh, especially if they have like micellar water or something like that. so sometimes you want to be careful. In general, you want to start with a cleansing oil so you can get all your makeup off, so the next couple steps actually clean your face instead of just smearing everything around. I'm going to do that off camera, but I am going to show you how good this works. So I'm going to show you, I do like a pump and a half in my hand. And I like this thing because it has a twist lock pump, so you don't have to worry about spilling oil all over the place. I rub it together, and then you see how that pulled all of my makeup right off? Look at that, that's crazy, right? Alright, so next I'm gonna go wash with warm water, lukewarm, not hot, and then I'm gonna do a quick exfoliation with this stuff. I'm gonna go do that, I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back. I washed my face. I'm gonna pat it dry. You always want to pat dry because if you do this motion, then you're gonna end up irritating your skin more than you need to. Okay, I'm gonna pull my hair back for the rest of this so it doesn't get in the way. After you cleanse, the next step, and this is a really important one, is toning. Toning is important because it sterilizes your skin, it balances the pH. If you have acne or you've shaved and you have like open razor stuff, it will help keep bacteria from, you know, getting in there or staying in there and multiplying and giving you like, you know, infected little bumps, etc. I use the Essence by Tatcha. I like this because it has a complex called How to Save 3 in it that they invented and patented. It's just been so good for my skin. It helped me clear it up a lot. It got rid of I used to have really bad keratosis under my eyes, and most of it's gone now. I'm not sponsored, by the way. Nothing here was sent to me for free. I bought all of this. So this is like the one item. It's $98, but I've used like this much of it, like down to here, from the top, in like a month, so this will last me all year. This is like the one luxury item that I think is really worth splurging on if you only get one, because of how much it's just, like, it's radically improved my skin. I had my sister try it, I've had friends try it, they all kind of had the same thing happen. So it has red algae, green tea, and rice proteins in it, and the combination of the three just does some really good stuff for your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew this bad boy. It has a top like that, and I put like literally just 3 or 4 drops in there. Pat it together, and then make sure you get your whole face. If you don't want to spend that money, or you can't, I also use this by LeDew. It's called the White Willow and Rose Dewy Face Mist. White Willow's in a lot of toners. It helps reduce redness. Rose also can help with reducing redness. This is really good because it has aloe in it too, so if you have really dry skin, it can help with that. Another one that you can actually get from the drugstore that's even cheaper is the Garnier Skinactiv Soothing Facial Mist. It's made with RoseWater. This does have alcohol in it, which can sterilize, but it can also dry you out, so be aware of that. This is the cheapest one. If you spend like $8 more, you can get this one instead. So after you tone, the next thing that you want to do is you want to put on all your serums, moisturizers, etc. The advice is to move from the lightest texture to the heaviest. Basically, your skincare routine should at least be cleaning and moisturizing, and then sun protection. But between the cleaning and the moisturizing, you can add all of these different ingredients to help do anti-aging, to help with texture issues, to help with acne, to add, you know, whatever effect you want. So the first serum I'm going to use is this Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. Okay, so a bit about vitamin C. It's an ingredient that can remove old dead skin cells and damaged ones and help you generate new ones faster. There are a couple ingredients like it that help your skin shed old cells and renew them. You can find AHAs, BHAs, lactic acid, things like that. They're all in the same group, and they're all to help with that turnover of old skin cells. They can help a lot with texture issues like keratosis. Keratosis is these little deposits that give you like a chicken skin texture under your eyes, and you can get it anywhere on your face or body. I used to get it on my legs. So I'm going to start with this because it's the lightest. It's like a water texture, and I just do literally 2 little pumps. I am smoothing it in to my whole face and making a point to really get it on the spots that I have some acne down here I want to get right now. Smooth out my chin, on what's left of my keratosis, and then just kind of get, you know, the whole thing. Give it a minute to dry. So next I do like hydrating and nutrients. Both of these are from LeDew. This is called Milky Drops. It's got vitamin B5 and a couple other ingredients for nourishing your skin and moisturizing it. And then this is Baby Smooth. It's 60% hyaluronic acid. I just add a couple drops of it when I do the other one. And I'm gonna use just half the dropper to do a couple little drops on my face, like all over it. You can also put all of this stuff on your lips as well. I'm also gonna get about that much, so, you know, almost half, and do the same. Then you want to rub it in. I do it right onto my lips because it definitely helps. The internet tells me you should use upward strokes. In general, you don't want to be dragging your skin, but you know, if you're going to drag it in any direction, against gravity can't hurt. And I'm gonna let that set. If you have drier skin, you want to add more moisturizing ingredients into your routine. And you have oilier skin, you can add oil control ingredients. Since it's nighttime, I'm actually going to move on to the moisturizing part of my routine. At night I use this, it's called the Water Cream by Tatcha, and you need about that much of it. Oh, this is a good tip. Anything like this that comes in a jar you have to scoop out, get a scoop, get a spoon, you can buy a spatula. I know E.l.f. has like 3 different size spatulas, each one's like $5. Don't stick your hands in there because you're putting bacteria in there that you can then transfer to your face, and it can grow in there and ruin all your stuff and just make your life a nightmare. Same reason you wash your makeup brushes and stuff as much as possible. So I take this, I dot it on, and then at night I add a second moisturizer, the Cactus Water Moisturizer by Boscia. I'm going to take the scoop off the Tatcha one, and I get about the same amount, a little more. And I like to honestly blend the two together. So I'm gonna rub all of this in now. Alright, I'm gonna give that a minute to sit. During the day, instead of the Boscia one, I would use this Dermalogica Clear Start. It's a mattifying moisturizer. It has SPF 15. In general with skincare, if it says it's over SPF 50, it's lying to you. That's really about where it can max out. You can always add more sunscreen on top. I usually go for a good moisturizer and a good sunscreen as opposed to getting like a mediocre one that has a little bit of sun protection. So at this point, my skincare routine is done for the night. During the day, I would add my sun protection on top. I use this Tatcha Pore Perfecting Sunscreen. It's broad spectrum SPF 35. Dermalogica has a really good sunscreen that I like. In general, Dermalogica is a great brand. They're way more affordable than a lot of other ones. Alright, so at this point, that's my whole skincare routine. The one more step that I want to mention is that after you cleanse, before you start your toner and everything else, a couple times a week, you want to do a mask. The one that I use the most is the Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. This one does a really good job of just like cleaning out your pores, and it has those same AHAs, BHAs, vitamin C type ingredients. So it just helps renew your skin a lot. Alright everyone, so that's my nighttime skincare routine. I hope that you found this informative. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, comment, hit me up on Instagram. Today I'm wearing a Black Table shirt. They're a really cool black metal band, and the intro music was by my friend's band. They're called Embra. They're from Richmond. I will link them below. Check them out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody. I'll see you next time.